right, so that the other stores can benefit from either what you guys did great or what you had an opportunity on. I need a phone call. If you get any criticals at all, I need a phone call. Okay? And Jeannie wants to be contacted also, so you can text or email her. So far, she hasn't said a phone call. But yes, and then we've always said if it's an auto fail, it's an immediate phone call to me. So I'm just re-going over that. But going forward, any criticals is a call to me also. So take that as the call to arms, folks, and arm yourself with knowledge and persistence and consistency and ensuring that we are really looking at what we say we're looking at and that we are digging deep so that we have safe stores for our customers to shop in, food safe stores. And many of our associates shop with us too. We do not want to get people sick. So please, let's make sure that we're being safe and that you're letting me know what's going on. All righty. I don't know who talked about Norma doing the briefing going forward. So what I would say, feedback's a gift. I've gotten some feedback from some folks, and we have been for a while now. And this week we'll probably be working on changing the calls so they're not at 7:45, and you'll be getting that email in a little bit today. And then if there's too much on the briefing, I need you to let me know. If it's too busy, too whatever. We changed it up a little bit today. I personally felt it was a little too busy, too much stuff, kind of hard to track. I would like you to please look at the briefing and really let me know honestly, if we're doing things on this briefing that you're not even looking at, I need to know because it takes a lot of time for Susan, now Norma, to do this or Stacy to do it. Okay, we try to put all the attachments on the top so that you can pull those. But if we're putting them on there, they're there for a reason. Okay, and so I want you to make sure you're looking at them, and if you look at them and it's like, okay, I really don't need this, then let me know. Okay? I hope you noticed on Brian's labor news and notes, he's got a pickup log, a maintenance form, and you guys printed that out and start using that so that we can be doing charge-offs for pickup department correctly. So if they're logged in, I would, let's make sure we're really doing that. We made some good improvement. Week before last, I don't know for last week yet because I haven't seen that. I would say that labor-wise, we need to make labor, and we cannot have another Sunday where 400 hours are added, and the majority of those hours are because maintenance forms were not done properly during the week. So I need you to have huddles with your people on the maintenance forms, with your sales managers, front-end managers. The thing gets locked up, and people should only be using it when they really, really need to use it, right? So one of the things I'll say is part of the reason we're moving the calls, one, folks were saying, and it's true, they don't last 15 minutes, so it's too long for first thing in the morning so you can get through with your crew. And second, there's some other reports that I want to make sure you guys are completing. So one, code date management gets done before our calls can start going forward. And then we'll be talking about that on our calls. And that does have a lot to do with strength. So let's make sure that if you don't have a real consistent best practice on code date management, you get it going, because we're going to be talking about that a lot on our calls. And I want to make sure that that's done, and that we're following the digital temp log, and making sure that Will and Susanna do a pretty darn good job at their store for surveys. Will, do you text them on their cell phone?
Yes, I do. And if it's not for Amanda, then I text the assistant. I do need an updated cell phone list, because when I don't get a response, I don't know if anyone's changed their number or anything.
So store 68, you guys missed the produce survey yesterday?
I'm sorry, I will make sure
sure it gets submitted. It was done and it may not have taken, I did it before I left yesterday. Okay, and then store 165, what was missed?
Yes, Debbie, I'll get it done today before I go home.
Okay, is that Laura?
No, it's Carmen.
Carmen, oh, I'm sorry, Laura's 68. Carmen, will you make sure, could you, text your phone number to Will to make sure he has it?
Yes, I just need to get his phone number because I don't have it.
Okay.
I'll email the district.
Carmen, I'll do it right now.
And then, if anyone thinks they don't have it, they can just go ahead and text me.
Okay, good. So folks, I mean, this is like our fail-safe. Will and Susanna only use your phone number to text if it hasn't been done, and they've already emailed you, and it still hasn't been done. So let's please make sure we're following through on that. The big thing with the produce is you're going in there before you go home, and you're verifying it's 85%. So when you're not doing it, I have no idea, was it 85%? You know, what did we do? And, you know, so let's make sure we're really looking at that. Okay. Thank you very much. And do we have any of the field specialists on the call?
Oh, Mike's on the call.
Hi, Mike. Did you have anything for the group?
Yeah, the JLPs for the Chick-fil-A sauce are due on May 5th, which is Wednesday. And the product doesn't begin shipping until this weekend. The last word I heard is that it was in the warehouse for a very short time in the initial distribution that went out to just a few stores. Not everybody got it, and it was just to fill the shelf. This distribution that's coming this weekend is intended to fill the Half Moon and the 3-tier rounders on the condiment aisle. So I will need 2 pictures of your Chick-fil-A display. The Half Moon in meat, which is replacing Kraft Mac and Cheese, and then the 3-tier rounders on the condiment aisle. But that won't be until Wednesday, May 5th. So distribution does start this weekend, so everybody can relax. We're not looking for it in the stores just yet. And that's it for right now.
Okay. And then, Mike, did they send you an email yesterday on that? Because on my notes, Ken said that they were supposed to get it in yesterday so that it could start shipping today.
That is consistent with what Ken told us last week when we talked. I have my marketing call at 9 o'clock today, so if there's any changes to that, I will get word out to the group.
Okay. Okay, because he talked, yeah. So he said it all keyed on us getting it on time, and talked about that yesterday. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it on the marketing call this morning at 9.
Perfect. Alrighty. Okay, anybody have any questions for Mike? Alrighty.
Still not shipping. Heinz ketchup is not shipping, as well as ice, water, singles, and 12 packs.
Yeah, Dan, I have those notes, and I'll be those will be some of my questions that I'll be asking on the call this morning.
And we got 3 units of Topo Chico.
The hard seltzer or the sparkling water?
The plain sparkling water. Another day I ordered like 50 of each, and the regular I ordered even more.
Okay.
Did you send an email to Richard Wong?
I did, and then he never responded, and I hear he's on vacation. However, the display is still full. I'm just doing as it sells, it's going to sell fast.
Richard is on vacation. He won't be returning until May 3rd. The only thing I can suggest to everybody to try and help improve that is to make sure you have all those items set up with a display min. What's happening is stores are pulling from the warehouse massive quantities, which depletes it so that when it comes time for your order to be picked, it's not there at the picking slot. If we would all just get on the program of display mins, especially on the Topo Chico, That would help to balance out what the warehouse has to select for every store, and then everyone would have a fair chance of getting product. When we order 50 at a time, or a full pallet quantity, which I believe is 62 at a time, you're depleting the warehouse faster than they can keep up with it, and it makes it hard for all of us to get product. So please, I urge everybody to get the Topo Chico on display mints. I can't emphasize that enough.
So, and every one of you that talks to me about that, I tell you, do you have it set on secondary display mints? And to make sure you do it, and then email Richard Wong. Don't email Richard Wong and ask him for it. He does it, and then he sends me an email saying you don't have it set up on display mints. So I know it's different for the in-stock stores, but the stores that aren't on in-stock yet, I need you to get that set up, okay? So that it will help you. Mike, maybe you can ask on your call with Richard off, Dan being a walk store, is there a way that he can get, like, who do we get to get the approval for pallets to be sent to his store?
I shall.
If you can. Thank you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else? Okay. Stacy, do you have anything for the group?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And anybody have anything they need help with? Okay, thanks everybody.